They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Trojans ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So Fresno State's offense will get first crack at it today. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game. Because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed. But what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it. Like, you already know what he is. Now it's about taking that, using his strengths. How do you use him in this offense early on in the season to really take advantage of his talents?
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's take a second to talk about Fresno State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but soon it's a seam wide open. Oh, he's got some space. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Jones wants to throw it. Got a man. It's Rivers. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it. But the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop. And now you set up 3rd down. And this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. With jet sweep pass. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head.
Well, the head coach has to like that. It's the first drive of the entire year. You did some good stuff on the drive. You get yourself in field goal range. Most important, you come away with points to kick this season off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So USC's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy. And because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low. And so those experiences, those scars, they matter. They trust in him. And everybody on this offense is looking to him.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Scanning the field. It's Fafita. Makes the grab. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Trojans will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. We mentioned the number of players they lost, but you can only focus on the guys who are wearing your uniform. Can't worry about those who left, have to worry about those who have. But any concerns that you guys have about making moves like this?
I think excitement more than concerns, honestly. They got some key guys that had success in other programs, and I think the fans today, David, are interested to see how these guys play today.
Well, and how they come together, because you've seen these players in other spots, but now a new system, new coaches. How do you gel? How do you start your career off?
They boot it away on 4th down. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Finds his man. It's Rivers. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Setting up the screen. Wide open spaces. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. Jones to throw. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense, throwing the ball.
The Bulldogs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. That's the end of the period. Fresno State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Using his legs, it's Rivers. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. All right, guys, let's chat about Fresno State. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start and try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jordan. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Trojans now with a up the 1st down. Got a man, it's Lane. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. zings it complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. New set of downs after the completion. Jones wants to throw it. The short hands, it's Anderson. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Right on the money. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Snagged in the middle, it's Anderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll snap it from the 20 for the Oak to attack through the air. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so the running back has a chance. Not there.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Already find a hole in that secondary. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. To the air, it's Fafita. He's got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Buys a little time. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They punted away on 4th down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The short hands, it's Rivers. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Makes the catch. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it. The give on the option. Nice move to keep running. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Jones to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That should be the final play of the first half. So now it's 2nd and long. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Bulldogs will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. And he's stopping behind the line of scrimmage, tried to break out the spin move, and still couldn't get loose. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Trojans head it quickly to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Matthews. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Line gets set. 1st down. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Trojans send out the punt unit. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Jones wants to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. It's complete to the right. Really good pickup on 2nd down there, leaves them with 3rd and 2. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Moving out of the pocket. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. This drive will open from the 15. They'll start this drive going to the air, trying to set up the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Jones to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's loose. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. To the air on first down. He's got him. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver run.
Pulls it in down the middle. There he goes. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
After giving up that big shot defensively, how confident are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field, and now your backs are against the wall.
Finds his big tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Got it back on 2nd and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And this offense, you're halfway home. All you got to do is do the same exact thing, Palmer. Fall forward and be physical here.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! Great job by the back on the option.
And it's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're covering that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air, it's Fafita. Got it in the middle, it's Lane. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get